They are the future of our sport, some of the top youth bowlers Metro Detroit has to offer. Teammates representing their local bowling center out to prove who's best. The Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge Trophy is on the line as 4 teams compete in a 3-week bowling battle that will leave only one team standing and victorious. 4 teams, 1 champion. The first 2 teams of round 1 are ready to go. Head to head. When it's over, only the winning team will move into the final round. 2 teams, 1 elimination match. Round 1, Week 1. Cherry Hill Lanes North versus Blue Ribbon Bowling Group. The battle begins right now from the bowling capital of the world on Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. Welcome everyone to beautiful Cherry Hill Lanes North in Clarkston for the opening round of the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. I'm your host, Mark Martin, and with me is my co-host, Stephanie Penxa. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thanks, Mark. What an exciting day as we bring you the very first match of our Youth Challenge. We are in for some fun, competitive, and exciting bowling action. I've been watching these bowlers warm up, and they are very skilled.
Now, these are some of the best youth bowlers our sport has to offer. So here's what you and home are in store for. Over the next 3 weeks, you're going to be watching teams, youth teams representing bowling centers and groups of bowling centers go head-to-head in single-game elimination matches. The 2 winning teams, they're then going to square off, and at the end of that battle, a champion will be crowned.
And our venue for all this bowling action is right here, Cherry Hill Lanes North in Clarkston. We'd like to give them a big thank you for hosting this event. Throughout our matches, we'll tell you a little more about this friendly and fun bowling center. So Mark, why don't you tell us a little about the challenge and what we can expect over the next 3 weeks.
Now, starting today, we'll have 4 teams competing. Mayflower Lanes, Oak Lanes, Blue Ribbon Bowling Group, and the home team, Cherry Hill Lanes North. All those teams are going to go head-to-head in a Baker format challenge with each bowler on their team bowling 1 frame, then the next team member taking the next frame, and so on. At the conclusion of the 5th frame, teams are going to swap lanes and continue to finish the match. Each team consists of 5 players, both boys and girls. At the end of the match, our winning team will then move into the winner's bracket of the competition and await the winner from next week's episode.
So a total of 3 highly competitive matches, each brought to you in their entirety, and it all starts today. So Mark, let's get the ball rolling and tell us about the 2 teams competing on today's show.
Now, the first Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge features the home team of Cherry Hill Lanes North, coached by Fred Walls, against the Blue Ribbon Bowling Group team, coached by Darren Flowers. Two pretty evenly matched teams, both hungry for that top prize. Should be exciting.
And we have a very special guest to help us bring you all this excitement. Our special color analyst, bowling superstar, Team Canada medalist, and Women's Series standout, Orlikowski.
Okay, so let's get to it. We're going to move a little closer to the action, but we'll be right back with the start of this match after these messages right here on Bowling Showcase.
It means a lot to the team. They're happy to be picked to represent the Blue Ribbon Group. They're really, really excited, and they're hoping to bring the trophy to Blue Ribbon.
We'd just like to thank Cherry Hill Lanes North for providing the kids this opportunity and us, and as well as Metro Detroit USBC, and just like to wish our team luck as well as the other teams from the other schools in that today. It's a great opportunity for them.
DeCarlo's Banquet Center in Warren is one of the finest full-service catering centers in Southeast Michigan with 7 banquet rooms. It's the perfect place to host your next event. We're known for offering great food and exceptional customer service along with affordable prices. From birthday and graduation parties to weddings, showers, corporate and church events, we provide elegance you can afford and the flexibility to meet all your needs. Our menus start at just $9.75 per person. Call DeCarlo's Banquet Center today to schedule your next special occasion.
The Michigan State USBC Women's Bowling Association provides recognition and tournament competition to all levels of women bowlers. Competition include Women's State Tournament, this year in Bay City, State Queens in Holly, and the Midwestern Women's Tournament in Dayton, Ohio. Recognition includes first-time 300 game and first-time 600, 700, and 800 series. Visit MichiganWBA.com for entries for these tournaments and more information on women's bowling.
Cherry Hill on 3! 1, 2, 3, Cherry Hill! Losing! 1, 2, 3, go!
Okay, welcome to Cherry Hill Lanes North for our first round action of the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. I'm pleased to have with me Robin Orlikowski. Robin Orlikowski won the WIBC Queens or Star of Tomorrow Award in 2000 and a 13-year member of Team Canada. Welcome, Robin.
Thank you.
You know, it's we're really going to have a good match today, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first up for Cherry Hill North is Glenn Rose. Glenn lives in Davisburg, 17 years old, goes to Holly High School. He's a senior. His favorite subject in school is history. So let's make a historical shot right here.
All right, good shot off his hand. Wow. What a great start.
Big strike for Glenn. And now, the Blue Ribbon Group bowling team. Blue Ribbon Group is a group of 5 bowling centers that get together and market and promote the sport. Beach Lanes, Mayflower Lanes are a couple of them. Mia Sopko is the leadoff person for the Blue Ribbon Group.
All right, a little to the left there.
Ooh.
Might be just nerves to start,
Yeah,
but
I'm sure
that's
it's
okay.
nerves. I'm sure it's nerves on her part, but she'll be fine. Just bring it right back to you.
Yep.
Mia's 15 years old. She's been bowling for 4 years, and her highest average is 165. Goes to Redford Union High School.
All right, so here we go with the second throw. A little to the left again. All right.
A total of 5 altogether. All right, the team will pick her up, I'm sure. Okay, the second bowler for Cherry Hill North is Ryan Little. Ryan lives in Clarkston. He goes to Clarkston High School. He's a senior. Been bowling for 4 years. Average a very nice 192.
Yeah, that's great. After
Very
4
nice.
years, having a 190 average is a really good start to his career. Oh, great shot off his hand. Oh, that's a strike.
Another strike for Cherry Hill North.
All right,
Next
Blue
up for the Blue Ribbon Group is Trevor Kirkhoff.
All right, I think they're feeling the pressure even in the second frame here already. See how he can handle it. Oh, a little
no.
high.
What do you think happened there, Robin, leaving that 6-7-10 split?
Yeah, I think he may have just tugged it just a little bit and unfortunately left that split. It's a pretty tough one to pick up here.
So
But
how would you pick this up?
if he can get his spare ball to the right of the 6th pin,
All right, got 2.
2 pins is a good count for that.
All right, well, Trevor came up a little bit short that time, but next up is Tanner Cartner. Tanner is the first of the 2 twins. There's 2 twins. There's twins on this team, not 2 twins. There's twins.
He's got a great average, 203.
203 average.
Oh, wow.
Wiggling 10 pin.
Couldn't get the passenger to take it out. That was a great
It
shot.
was. Sometimes those corner pins are tough to get, though. How would you play this one?
So standing on the left side of the lane and throwing your ball across the middle of the lane to the right is how I would pick this up, using the spare ball to cut down the hook.
Tanner's a junior at Oxford High School.
All right.
Very nice.
Tanner used his strike ball to pick that up, but you could tell that he flattened his wrist so that it wouldn't hook as much.
Very good. Is that a tip you would give most bowlers to try to keep the right feel?
Yeah, you definitely on your spares want to take the hook out of your spares so that it's more predictable.
Okay, next up for Blue Ribbon Group is Ryan Kotlinski. Goes by the nickname of Kotz. Goes to U of D Jesuit High School.
All right, so that one went a little high as well. So I only left the 6 pin, so that's good. Should be an easy spare to convert. He's going for a spare ball.
Ryan's a junior at U of D Jesuit. His favorite subject is AP Chemistry. Oh my God.
Sounds intense.
Yeah.
It says that he's picked up the 7-ton split before. That's an amazing
He did
feat.
when he's a sophomore on the varsity team.
Oh no, he missed it to the left just a little bit. I'm curious if that right lane is just hooking a little bit more. Because,
Could be. Could be. We'll find out when they switch.
Yeah.
Next up is is Christian Gardner, Tanner's twin brother. Good strike for him.
It's a little flat, but it still carried the 10 pin, which was still a great shot.
Nice action off the sideboard, wasn't
Yeah, absolutely.
it? Next up for the Blue Ribbon team is Ryan Reed.
Ryan's only been bowling for 3 years.
He's Brendan Kirchhoff. Brendan Kirchhoff. Up the 9 pin.
Again, that ball went just a little high. Leaving a 9 pin is okay. Thankfully, got the 4 pin out.
Yeah. So Brendan has been bowling for 9 years. Goes to Redford Union High School as a senior.
Oh.
Boy, the Blue Ribbon Group is just having the worst of times here on in this match.
Hopefully they can turn it around.
Exactly. And the anchor bowler for the Cherry Hill North team is Hannah Turk. Hannah's been bowling for 10 years. She's a freshman at Clarkston Junior High School, or 9th grade at Junior High School, Clarkston Junior High School. Favorite subject, language arts.
All right.
That's got it crossed over.
Crossed over, got the 6 pin. That should be an easy spare to convert. Spares are so critical when you only have 2 frames to bowl in a game.
That's true. For the Blue Ribbon Group, I feel bad for them at this point, but they still got time.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over, so
That's
you
right.
guys keep fighting.
The Yogi Berra used to say, not over till it's over. Among many other things. Good cover by Hannah. Okay, Ryan Reed is up now. He also goes to U of D Jesuit. He's a junior. Favorite subject is English. 15 years old. Highest average 208. Hopefully they can give them a kickstart right here.
Oh,
no.
Another high. He's got a lot of speed on his ball.
He does.
I think all those bowlers on the right lane need to move just a little bit to the left to catch some oil because everything's going high.
I would agree. Well, we saw this earlier in the match, 6, 7, 10 split.
Right,
Got
give it a
2.
run.
Okay, we're now at the end of the 5th frame. Cherry Hill North has got a commanding lead. They got 89 in the 4th and a spare up. And the Blue Ribbon Group's got 41 in the 5th frame. What do you think so far, Robin?
Well, I think that the right lane is hooking a little bit more. If all the bowlers can move a little left, I think then they can probably get to the head pin a little bit on the right side better. Cherry Hill has a commanding lead. They just need to keep it up, and they'll have this match.
Okay, well, let's see what happens when we come back after these messages. The teams are going to switch lanes, and we'll be right back after these messages. The Bowling Centers Association of Michigan is a nonprofit trade organization that protects, promotes, and advances the interest of its members and member centers. It is the only association in Michigan affiliated with the Bowling Proprietors Association of America. Benefits include group purchasing programs, tournaments, annual convention and trade show, education seminars, and legislative representation. Interested in becoming a member? Contact Ken Prokopek at 630-235-7794 or visit mibowl.com for more information. Owning and operating a bowling center is a unique business, and no one knows it like Sandy Hansel and Associates. We've been buying, selling, and valuing bowling centers for over 30 years. We've sold over 500 centers and valued more than 1,200 centers throughout the United States and Canada. We often assist the purchaser in securing financing, obtaining your liquor license transfer, and avoiding potential pitfalls unique to this business. Trust your next bowling center transaction to Sandy Hansel and Associates, bowling's only full-service broker, appraiser, and financial advisors. Visit us at sandyhansel.com. Okay, welcome back to Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. So far, the Blue Ribbon Group has got a little bit of a deficit, but they're going to start out this second half of the match with Mia Sopko on the left-hand lane. Hopefully they'll get a command of the left-hand lane.
Yeah. All right, that was a much better shot off of her hand. Getting a 1, 2, 4. Multiple pin spares can be difficult to pick up, especially in these situations.
They need to break the ice by getting a mark here.
Yeah, they definitely.
And I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. I think it would really boost the morale a little bit.
I agree.
Oh, she's got a good shot at this.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
A little light on the head pin, but it still carried.
All counts.
Spares are great.
It all counts. Okay, we got Glenn Rose for the Cherry Hill North team.
He started bowling at age 2.
No, he's been bowling for 2 years. He started just a couple years ago. Comes through with a big strike just like he did in the first frame. Again, this is a Baker competition, so the bowlers that bowl the first frame bowl the 6th frame, those that bowl the 2nd bowl the 7th. So up on the left-hand lane is Trevor Kirchhoff. Been bowling for 6 years, goes to Redford Union, he's a sophomore. Favorite subject is math. Hey!
Tripped it 2 from behind. What a great strike. That helps him out a lot.
Great shot by Trevor. And next up for Cherry Hill North is Ryan Little. Now, this Cherry Hill North team, they selected their team by having a competition. So you had to earn your way onto the team to get there, which was kind of interesting.
Definitely the best of the best here then.
Greg Gumto, the proprietor, was telling me about that.
Okay. So he threw that one a little to the right.
To the right.
Leaves him a spare that can be difficult, but Blue Ribbon showed how it was done, so hopefully he took notes and he'll pick it up right here.
Exactly. So this senior at Clarkston High School, Ryan, is going to attempt this shot right now. All right, nice cover.
Solid. There was no question that he was going to pick that one up.
Yeah, really solid there. And that just almost extending their lead.
Now they are clean through 7.
Yep. Ryan Kolinsky is the next bowler up for the Blue Ribbon Group.
That was a great shot. Great follow through, great approach. Had his trail leg back on the ground. Great shot.
And Ryan threw it really well. So I think the Blue Ribbon Group would like to be starting right now. Tanner Carpenter is next up for the Cherry Hill Lanes North team. A little bit light.
I think that Cherry Hill is experiencing the same thing that the Blue Ribbon team experienced on the right lane, where everything was just a little light in the pocket. So the 2, 4, 5 here to pick up. Multiple ways to pick this one up. You can hit it to the right side of the 2-pin, of the 2-5, or the left side of it.
See how he does.
The right side.
Textbook. Okay, foundation frame, 9th frame, Brendan Kirchhoff. That's senior from Redford Union High School. His home center is Mayflower Lanes. Again, the Blue Ribbon Group is Mayflower Lanes, Beach Lanes, Novi Bowl, Luxury Lanes, and Woodland Lanes in Livonia. So, crossed over. Blue Ribbon Group is on a roll. Let's just hope it's not too late.
That was a great shot. Even though it was Brooklyn, it still was powerful.
Christian Gardner is Tanner's brother.
I wonder if there's some rivalry.
Christian throws
Right.
another strike. That just about closes out the match, but we'll see. The Blue Ribbon Group here can strike out in the 10th. That would give them 181, which would be a great comeback. They're on a roll right now. Ryan Reed is their anchor person, junior at U of E Jesuit. Favorite subject is English.
He's got a great average of 208.
Great average of
Started bowling
208.
at 3 years old.
Yeah. Let's see what he does right here. Right there. The Blue Ribbon Group. Blue Ribbon Group trying to make a match of it.
They're definitely having a strong comeback, that's for sure. Not how you start, it's how you finish.
Right. I agree. They dug themselves a big hole, an awful big hole. But you know what? They got to do what they can do. Finishing real strong, real strong.
Great shot. The dreaded 10-pin for a right-hander.
Yeah.
I feel confident, though, that he's going to pick this up.
I agree. The Blue Ribbon Group has really done well this second half of the match. So the Blue Ribbon Group's got 170. Cherry Hill North team has got 166 through 8 and a strike up in the 9th. And Hannah Turk, the anchor bowler for Clarkston, Cherry Hill North and Clarkston. She loves music and she loves to hang out with friends.
She's got her highest average is 181. Great to see a woman in the anchor position here. A little high, leaving a 3-6-10. Again, for this one, you would stand left side of the lane and go across the middle part of the lane to the right side, hitting between the 3 and the 6, so that the ball can take out the 10-pin.
Well, Cherry Hill North has the match wrapped up. It's just, it's been a really highly competitive match, and the Blue Ribbon Group has really done a good job in the second half.
Picks it up without any problems.
That's right.
I think she'd love to finish here with a strike.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. Even though her team has won,
right.
It's still always to go home with a strike.
Absolutely. Finish it up right. Great follow through. She did it.
Very good. So the final score of this match is Cherry Hill North 206, the Blue Ribbon Group 170, as the competitors are coming off the lanes and congratulating each other. So what's your thoughts on this?
This was amazing, watching the kids bowl. So much fun. And to see their energy and how enthusiastic they are, and their sportsmanship. Yes. Really good.
Well, we'll be right back after these messages with the winning team's interview with the Cherry Hill North, Fred Walls and his team. Going to be interviewed by Stephanie right after these messages. Metro Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at mdusbc.com.
Congratulations to Cherry Hill North on winning their first match. You guys went in with no mercy. What was your mindset going into this game today?
Oh, just making sure that we stayed having fun, make sure that we stay on hitting the head pin and making our spares. That was the biggest thing.
Did you guys have a little pep talk before you guys went out and basically murdered the game today?
Well, hey, we handled the pressure is what we did today. Yeah, and that was the thing we talked about. The pep talk was just having fun.
That's good. All right, well, back to you, Mark.
Okay, what an exciting match. You know, Cherry Hill North started out strong, continued strong through the entire match, 206 to 170. Blue Ribbon Group got off to a little bit of a slow start.
They did. Yeah, but they definitely showed their talent, and in the end, they finished really strong. It was just a little too late for them to bring it on. And Cherry Hill brought it from the start, and I think
never let up.
No, not at all. They were a great team.
Kept their foot on. We'll see them in the finals, though.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, next week, it'll be the Mayflower Lanes and the Oak Lanes team trying to get their spot in the finals of the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Bowling Showcase. So the home team of Cherry Hill Lanes North with members Patrick McCletchke, Christian Kartner, Tanner Kartner, Hannah Turk, Ryan Little, Glenn Rose Jr., and Coach Fred Walls are the first team to move into the final round by beating the Blue Ribbon Bowling Group. Now they wait to see what team will emerge from next week's match. And what an exciting match it will be, with Mayflower Lanes facing off against Oak Lanes. The winner of that match moving on to face Cherry Hill Lanes North in the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge Final. There's lots more bowling action, excitement, and entertainment in the weeks ahead as the quest for the Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge Trophy continues. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next week from the bowling capital of the world on Bowling Showcase Youth Challenge.